Everyone, temperatures today starting off in the mid to upper 40s, a few spots around 50 degrees, but because of the sheer cold that we'll be dealing with, highs today struggling to reach even 70. Even though skies will be sunny all day long, you may need that jacket. Sunrise starts now.
Right now at 6 o'clock, Leon County teachers get a new contract, but some teachers are getting bonuses while others are not. We'll tell you why.
Plus, one Tallahassee businessman's so-called quest for transparency continues this morning. His latest accusation involving Tallahassee's mayor, city manager, and your tax dollars.
And city commissioners are meeting tonight. I'm Jada Williams live at City Hall, where they'll be discussing a lot on the agenda, including the downtown CRA.
Live from the WTXL studios, this is ABC 27 Sunrise.
The Leon County School District now has a new contract agreement with its teachers.
Last night, the board voted to approve a collective bargaining contract with the Leon County Teachers Association.
Our Ashley Richmond was there and shows us why teacher bonuses are a major part of this deal.
An SAT or an ACT score does not mean you're a good teacher.
Even though a new contract is approved between the Leon County School District and Teachers Association, issues with teacher pay at the state level continue to plague local educators. Part of Leon School's new agreement includes bonuses for certain teachers who are not covered by Florida's Best and Brightest program. The hotly debated state law ties teacher bonuses to their scores on college entrance exams.
So you have first-year teachers who have never been evaluated, but because of their ACT score, they're going to get the $6,000 bonus. And it causes a lot of animosity among older teachers who it would take them 16 years to see a $6,000 increase. We have to start paying our teachers better, but we can't as long as the state handcuffs us.
Both the superintendent and the Teachers Association president say while they like this new agreement, they think more needs to be done to make up for the holes left by Florida's Best and Brightest program.
But what it's doing right now to our teachers is it's putting them further and further behind every year. Bonus is not a raise. Inflation goes up. Cost of health care goes up. So it's not the best way to get people into public education.
Also approved at Tuesday night's meeting, an application for the Unified School Improvement Grant, which would give the district more than $400,000 in federal funding to help students at struggling schools.
Right now we have Oak Ridge Elementary School and Riley Elementary School that will apply for that grant. We only have two 2D schools. We've reduced from 6 down to 2. And now how can we provide resources into those 2 remaining schools to pull them up to C or better this next year?
Although this grant money would help the 2 schools, Hannah calls it a Band-Aid. He would rather see permanent money coming in to make sure any new programs to help students could continue. In Tallahassee, Ashley Richmond, WTXL ABC 27.
The new teacher's contract also includes a 10% increase in the supplement base for teachers who work with students after hours on academics, performing arts, and athletics.
Leon County Board of County Commissioners is in favor of phasing out the downtown district of the Community Redevelopment Agency by 2020. The CRA board asked both the city and county commissions to talk about the agency's future on their own. County commissioners say it's time to end the downtown district, or at least to withdraw county involvement, which includes funding projects. The county administrator will talk with the city manager about where the county stands, and tonight the city commission will have its say on the fate of the CRA. Our Jada Williams live with that part of the story in less than 10 minutes.
Tallahassee businessman Orrin Jackson is once again calling out the city of Tallahassee officials for what he feels was their illegal use of city equipment and taxpayer dollars. In documents compiled by Jackson, he highlights Mayor Andrew Gillum, City Manager Rick Fernandez, and his daughter Delia. Manager of Underground Utilities Mike Tadros and his assistant Tim Potter also named, as well as Michelle Bono, who no longer works for the city, but was the special assistant to the former city manager. Jackson highlights 4 cases in which he says city resources were used in violation of the city's policy on underground utilities. That policy states when it comes to underground utilities, all repairs between the water meter and a home are the responsibility of the property owner. However, Jackson claims to have proof repairs were made by city employees to their personal homes of Fernandez, Gillum, and Bono.
Now, who could be so persistent to continue after being told 2 or 3 times this is not the citizens of Tallahassee responsibility to pay this, but he kept demanding it. The property owner was Mayor Andrew Gillum.
Jackson says he plans to send those documents straight to the FBI, Florida Department of Law Enforcement, and the IRS. And Mayor Gillum has since called the allegations, quote, absurd and patently false. Bono also releasing a statement saying she did not authorize any service not offered to other customers. You can see complete statements on our website, WTXL.tv.
To Valdosta, where an arrest has been made in a homicide investigation. The suspect of the deadly shooting now behind bars for murder. 31-year-old Gene Dorsian is charged with shooting and killing 39-year-old Tavara Flowers. Valdosta police say a fight between the two Tuesday morning led to the shooting in the 600 block of East James Street. Police say a city's surveillance video caught the suspect on camera running from that area. Now, Flowers was rushed to South Georgia Medical Center after being shot multiple times, but he later died from his injuries. VPD tells us they are not looking for any other suspects at this time.
606, a Valdosta man is also in jail this morning for leaving the scene of a hit-and-run crash. Police say Evan Williams hit another car near the intersection of East Park Avenue and Inner Perimeter Road and just took off. A person followed Williams to his home while on the phone with police. Once police got there, they say Williams confessed and was taken to jail.
Over in Thomasville, a home is raided by law enforcement after a 3-week-long investigation uncovers child pornography. The GBI Child Exploitation started a case against 67-year-old Garland Gordon after receiving tips about child pornography on the internet. His home was searched by GBI detectives and Thomasville police. They confiscated several electronic devices. Gordon was arrested for the sexual exploitation of children and distribution of child pornography. Gordon's currently being held at the Thomas County Jail. And in Leon County, the former owner of the restaurant Zin and Sin in Tallahassee is in trouble with the law again. Stacy Etheridge was arrested back in April for failure to report as a sex offender. Now Etheridge has violated his bond terms by reactivating his Facebook. The court documents go on to say a warrant was issued on October 11th for his arrest, and 12 days later, he turned himself in. Etheridge is classified as a high-risk sexual offender.
Developing now at 607, Tallahassee police say they've arrested another man for theft after a trailer and 3 lawnmowers were stolen from Leon County Schools grounds and maintenance facility. They said this all happened during Hurricane Irma. 43-year-old Stephen Hill was arrested Monday on several grand theft charges, including one for taking a trailer valued at more than $5,000. Now, last month, 35-year-old Billy Page II was arrested after police discovered he purposely left the Leon County School grounds and maintenance property unsecured. They say that's so Hill, a friend and person he used to work for, could then go in and steal.
Florida State University students were robbed at gunpoint early Tuesday morning. They say a man approached them from behind as they were walking. Police say the suspect showed them he had a gun and demanded their belongings. An FSU alert said the robbery occurred around 12:45 a.m. Tuesday in the 500 block of West College Avenue. Police say after taking the students' belongings, the suspect then ran off and got into the passenger side of a vehicle. The victims say the suspect is a black man. He was wearing a dark hat, a dark zip-up hoodie jacket, and a red keychain around his neck. If you know anything, contact FSU police.
Georgia news outlets in Macon and Atlanta are asking the state Supreme Court to lift a gag order in the case of a high school teacher who disappeared 12 years ago. Tara Grinstead was reported missing back in October 2005 when she didn't show up for work in rural Irwin County. The case went cold until a tip gave authorities new information. Right now, Ryan Alexander Duke is facing murder charges. The gag order issued by the judge prohibits anyone involved in the case from talking about it to the media, but the media outlets say that order is just too vague.